Hi, and thanks for coming to the channel. If you're as crazy as me about human potential and making massive radical changes in your life, then you're in the right place. Just wanted to say hi quick. I'm Eric. This is A Few Moments with Eric, and here's the next video. I mean, that's the thing that I've been so focused on. Just really reeling in and down and how freaking blessed we are to have this life. I don't know if people get tired of hearing me say these things, and honestly, I really don't care. Because it's the basis of where we need to come from. It's the foundation of having, I don't care what you call it. I don't care if it's God or creation, universe, nature. It really doesn't matter to me. Whatever works for you, but there's something that's, as the self-help groups like Alcoholics Anonymous use, there's a higher power, right? And that's why that program works, because it gives people the option to say, I don't really like that term God, but a higher power that works. I can say that. I can say, yeah, there's something out here that's a force that I don't control. I have my own free will inside of this, but I don't have control over certain things. And as soon as you take that and stop resisting that and surrender to that, your life will change. And so I just wanted to talk about one of the things that was popping up for me. Kids are over there playing. They're having a blast, which is great. Getting them out here, and it's so key to get them off the devices, get them outside. I wanted to talk about this victim consciousness thing that keeps coming up. This is like another one that's at the very root of of a lot of people's of a lot of human suffering. There's like these three key pieces that keep coming up for me, right? You're toxic in some way, that being like a victim consciousness, and or physically toxic, like physically that you have physical toxins in your body that need to be detoxed, and or malnourished, or all three of these put together. Or you need like an emotional release. There's something in one of those usually is typically the problem. It's not genetics. You can heal. I'm learning this. I'm just going to go out and say it. And I've always believed this. And I always would retract and say, but, don't say anything. Don't say whatever. And honestly, I'm starting to come to the point that, the road's kind of noisy up there too. Coming to the point where some of these all or nothing statements actually do apply to life, and they're actually helpful, right? You can heal anything. With awareness and love and grace and a willingness and a courage to be relentless about this, right? And it's like, there's a couple pillars, and I'm going to put together, I'm working on something in the background. I'm going to put together some sort of program, some sort of thing that I can start to really help people with, because man, I've been through the gauntlet. And when you get put through the gauntlet, when God and creation puts you through that much of a gauntlet, or that much, suffering. Now you could take back and say some of it's self-inflicted, but I don't know if I honestly just haven't come to the terms with the fact that everything's divine and working out perfectly like I share in my videos. I get behind and believe that, because without all that, I wouldn't be who I am today. We've all heard that kind of saying, right? So anyway, back to the victim consciousness thing. This could be really at the baseline of really a lot of the human suffering, right? If you are relying on Big Daddy government, the doctor's office, those are the two, I would say those are probably the two biggest things that people rely upon. I was trying to get good lighting. You're never going to be free. This is always coming from my perspective and my opinion, and I've dug into a lot of this, and I'll continue to do so. You're just never going to be able to be free if you're relying on another source for your freedom, for your ability to live life, right? If you have to go get a bottle of medication every month, if you have to go to the doctor to see this doctor, if you rely on tests and all this stuff that what I'm finding and learning don't mean anything, but they sure do like running them on you. They sure do like taking that money. They sure do like you keep coming back to the office. Let me keep playing in. Let me what's the word I'm looking for? Let me reaffirm that victimness for you so that my plate gets filled, so my paycheck gets filled, so that I can keep doing this job like that's comfortable for me. There's a lot of people in those positions that are gonna, you know, have already woken up, but I've seen a lot of people wake up and then there's a lot still doing it. It's totally, there's so many things in this world that are totally unnecessary and people are making tons of money. Actually, the people make the most money doing some of the jobs that are completely unnecessary. If we all, I was feeling this so strongly earlier, I was working on my garden at my house, and if we all got to a place, and I know this takes time, and I know that it's a process, but like at some point we can get back to where we raise our children this way and it never leaves us. So there's all these pillars in life that you need to know how to do to be a complete, free, peaceful human being. And that's kind of what I want to bring. I don't know if I'll bring every single one of them right away to the thing that I want to bring, because there's some very simple things people can do right away to get their life back, to get feeling better, to get more in alignment, to feel like more like themselves. And like I said, I shared in one video, as soon as you have been there, you're now qualified to help other people. Now you acquire skills and you acquire just different skills of communication, listening, all these, basically becoming more and more emotionally mature and intelligent in your life to be able to do this kind of thing and help people transform their lives. But so I wanted to shift back to the victim consciousness thing. It's massive, and I don't mean to, I would say I don't mean to trigger you, but if it triggers you, then there's something in there for you. So, it's time to take your life back. It's time to be an adult, right? Oh my gosh, here's another topic with the rite of passage, right? A lot of cultures have this rite of passage for a kid to become an adult. Heck, my hand's getting tired here. I gotta get I didn't plan on doing this, so I don't have my selfie stick with me, or the little thing to hold my phone. But anyway, what was I saying now? I lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. I was talking about victim consciousness, and then I shifted to, I wanted to talk about the pillars, and then maybe that other thing will come back to me. It's like, we need to learn how to take care of ourselves in all these facets of life that the government and all that have brainwashed and mind controlled people to believe that they need them for, right? So that's our health. We can take care of our health, no problem, by ourselves. We just have to learn. Money's another one now, with different things that you can do as far as holding precious metals and cryptocurrencies, that we can take back our power back in the money situation. Food, money, medical, law, another massive one. Your alignment with the source, God, energy, source energy, universal intelligence. You start lining all them bad boys up in your life, you're going to be free as a bird, and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to check out of here and stop this video because my son needs me. Well, if you made it this far, you're as crazy as I am about human transformation and living the best life ever. Creating radical change, pursuing freedom, and the most amount of freedom and peace that we can in this life. I hope you enjoyed the video I posted today and that you just watched. I hope it was inspiring and motivating, and you're more loving and forgiving with yourself and others today. That's my biggest driver and purpose and meaning here, is to be of service to humanity through these videos. Thanks for watching again. Like, subscribe, and share these videos on whatever platform you find this. That would be one of the best ways you could support me as well. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.